Hello everybody, welcome in. My name is Yolanda Roos and you're watching my channel of Facilitate Light Well-Being. I am traveling to my son's wedding. I am here now in California, so the setting is different, but I wanted to bring you guys a quick little message. We're just going to tap in and see what you need to know on a collective level, what God wants you to know, universe, higher self. This is a collective reading, so it's going to be you or someone that is directly connected to you that could be affecting your life. So let's see how it's going to come, because this is like you giving or receiving, because we are a yin yang, masculine, feminine, not male female, masculine, feminine energy. These readings are done when I feel called to do them. There's no set time. We are going to be expanding and adding them in, but at this time we just do collective messages just to see what you need to know as a whole, as a human race. So we're going to do a quick Celtic cross, and we're just going to see what's happening for everybody. All right. Put that one where it needs to be. Okay. Spirit guides, angels, what message do you have for the collective? Something that will help them grow, heal, or just have a message of understanding. Thank you. All right, first card out, you have Knight of Cups in reverse. So usually this is offering a cup of love, offering help, friendship. In the reverse, I feel like this is being closed off or doing it on your own. So there may be some stuff you're doing, self-love, self-healing at this moment, or you might not really have people offering to help you, that you're kind of in a state of just pulling back, keeping to yourself. You have Two of Cups, a new feeling, a new connection. This doesn't have to be romantic, but it could be. So this could be two people that are mutually feeling the same. They are maybe friends that come along, two people that are dealing with their emotions and seeing each other in a different aspect, because it's a connection between two people. Like I said, it doesn't have to be romantic. It can be. We'll see how it unfolds. Now, I'm feeling like maybe this is about love and companionship. It could be friendship. It's dealing with you in a relationship level, because you've got the Knight of Cups. Like I said, that's called the cup of love, offering a cup of love. It's a beginning. It's young. It's not an old energy. It's a young card. And then on top of it, the situation is there's new feelings toward two people, whether they are friends that they say, man, I like, you find somebody in your life and all of a sudden you're just drawn to hang out with them. It doesn't have, like I said, I don't feel like this is totally like love. I feel like it's almost like I can't even speak, platonic. Like it's a connection with even spiritual. I just heard spiritual. Like maybe you're going to come into finding someone that's going to grow you, or you're being drawn to something, or you're even being drawn to have a relationship and open up, that you're realizing you're connecting with somebody or something, a unit, a group of people, or there's someone that's come into your life, or you're wanting, or they're telling you be open to connecting. Oh, maybe that's what it is, because you're kind of doing your own thing, not offering, and there's new feelings that are coming in, or a new connection of somebody that maybe feels connected to you, and you could feel connected to them, but you might be scared, or you might be like just closed off and keeping your energy to yourself. Past energy was Four of Swords, rest, recuperation. And I understand that. And that's probably healing after trauma, illness, things, just overwhelming energy. The energy we've been dealing with has been pretty heavy. And this card is so suitable for the past. We just needed to rest and recuperate and feel better. This is also a card of needing to go on vacation, or you're on vacation. You're going to be taking a rest or like a quiet time. Now, energy also flows. So this could be that past card could be your present, okay? So just keep it in perspective of how your life is unfolding. But in the near future, I feel like either someone's gonna offer you a cup of love, and you're not gonna accept it, or you're gonna be very closed off, or just not wanting to offer anything, or not wanting to, like, you're just doing your own thing. your card for the future energy is Seven of Swords in reverse. Now that is things happening behind the scenes. So this is the deception card, legit. But deception doesn't always come in a form of, and it's funny because when I was reading, I was trying to figure out when I was going to do the reading, and this card kept coming up in my mind, like it kept showing up. But it was like, I think there's things in the future happening behind the scenes that you don't know about, or you are purposely keeping to yourself. So I don't think it's a deception like someone's trying to like snow you over or do something. This is a card of the energy makes me feel like you or somebody else is keeping what they're doing to themselves. And it's not necessarily bad. It just means that they're not pronouncing it. They're not putting it out there. They're not letting anybody know. Like, you could be working on a secret plan or something that you want to do, but you don't want to share it. Like this card, it's showing you don't want to take help, or you're in your own, I feel like you're in your own energy. You've healed and you've taken some time, and now you're like, okay, what am I going to do? But I don't want to accept help from anybody because then people will know what I'm doing. And then in the future, there's something you're unfolding, or something that's unfolding for you that you're not aware of, or like I said, something you're keeping to yourself. This is like the surprise party card. Like there's something coming in, and either you are planning the surprise party or somebody's planning it for you, so you wouldn't know. So it would be technically considered deception because they're not sharing purposely, or they're saying, oh, come here and come have dinner with me, and then there's all these people and they go, surprise, you know. So that's the energy, that something's coming in that you're not aware of, that's being planned or done behind the scenes. Okay, so we'll see how it is for you guys near future, if it's a good or bad thing, you know, and you'll know whether it's a good or bad thing. Your Empress card is your above card, which is what you're aware of. So yeah, there's something you're growing. It could be, you could be pregnant, you could be having a baby, starting a family, you could be growing a new project, a business, whatever. But I feel like there's something that you're growing, and you're quite aware of what you're growing, doing, working toward, but you're not sharing it, and that's okay. Sometimes there's times when you're not going to be sharing what you're doing, but you're aware that there's something you're growing. It could be a life, you could want to have a child, it could be growing a business, growing something you want for yourself personally. It could be expanding and growing a group. You know, there could be a group of you that are doing something. That's why I said I'm feeling like there's a spiritual group possibly, or someone that's coming in that you're connecting with or want to connect with, and it's new feelings towards something, or between two groups of people. What's at the bottom that you're not aware of is the stress of things. Ten of Swords. Maybe that's why you're trying to do something. It's like the end of that cycle is coming, and it's like the light at the end of the tunnel, but you've been through hell and back, and you're ready. Like, I think what's happening is, I think you're just done. You're just creating something new because you're tired. You don't want to do it. You rested, recuperated, and while you were resting and recuperating, you started figuring out what you'd like to do. And I don't think you're doing it with somebody per se initially, but I think it's something that's going to be for you, not for a group, not for another person, but this other energy that's coming in. I feel like they might be able to help you, or you might be feeling different towards somebody, something, a group, okay? Like I said, take it as it resonates. Your energy is Four of Pentacles, conservation, providing stability for later, legacy, things of that nature. Hoarding your money would be reversed, but this is savings and taking care of yourself, getting yourself ready. So there's something you're planning that has to deal with, I feel, your security, your safety, your well-being, or you have seen what not being prepared has done, and now you're like, oh no, I don't want to do that. We just dealt with these crazy electric bills, like if you've watched my channel, and I said to my husband right out, we're not going to go into next year without enough money, because now that the cap has been taken off, we're making provisions to be able to be a little more secure. We can't plan everything, but if you have some eggs nests, or we're starting to plan for our future, for what we want to do when we retire. Now, we're not retirement age yet, but it's pretty close, and it's going to be here before we know it. So this is that energy you guys may be considering. Economically, the whole government and world is dealing with a lot of insecurity, where people are going, oh, okay, we need to make a new plan of action type of thing. So you might be working on becoming stable in this new setup, this new environment, the new gas prices, the fuel prices, the people prices of living in homes, where maybe people are considering building something or doing their own thing or downsizing, so it's not so much money to live. What's coming in is, well, my husband's having troubles getting dressed. This is the card of burdens. Burdens in the sense of responsibility. So what's coming in the environment you're going to be in, see how she's carrying all that? Sorry, the light's reflecting a little bit. She's carrying a lot on her shoulders. So this energy is like the CEO of a company. And if you are preserving, taking care of, and working on something, the environment you're going into is having to carry a lot of burdens, or being responsible for a lot of things, a lot of people, like if you're a mom, that card will come up if you're like trying to balance work and take care of this and go to church, and you trying to balance the kids' appointments and all that stuff. It's just a lot on your shoulder. Or you're the CEO of a company, so you're responsible to make sure things are running, things are going right, taking care of people, removing people, adding people. You get the idea. It's being responsible and carrying the burden for a lot of things. That's what's coming in at you, or could be affecting your environment. Or it could be that this thing that you're growing is going to add more responsibility to your shoulder. What you're wishing for or you're fearing is the Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands in reverse is being stagnant, not being able to plant the seed. And I think what you're fearing is that you want to grow or do something or make something come, and you're hoping that you're going to be able to get it planted, get it ready to start growing. And it could be literally you're growing a garden and you want to be able to do it. You're planting the seeds of a new job. You're planting the seeds of a new business. You're planting the seeds for savings. Maybe you're trying this because, remember, you're looking at trying to put things together. So maybe you're hoping that you're not going to be stunted or not be able to put this thing, because the Ace of Wands is like that Empress energy. It's like something is in your mind. You have it in your mind. Like, I would love to do this. And then the Two of Wands is, okay, now that I figured out what I want to do, now I have to make the plan of action. I have to plant the seed. Sorry about that. My husband's phone went off and he just went out. Okay, so like we were saying, the card itself makes me feel like, in the hopes and fears, is that you're feeling like you want to do something, but you're hoping that you can find a way to make it become. And maybe your fear is that you don't know, or you feel like maybe you're wanting too much, or like something's going to get in the way, or you're going to have stinking thinking, and maybe you don't know how to put it into place. Okay. So that could be that you're wanting to put something in place, but you're struggling, or you're having that fear that you're not going to be able to open it up and make it become something of reality, but you're hoping. Okay. So outcome of your Two of Cups is this, Page of Wands. So this joining, or this new feeling, this new emotional connection with something, is bringing in like information, creativity, messages coming in or out. Like there's something that's going to come from it. Like you're going to get a communication or some type of interaction with somebody to make something come to be or to come to fruition. So this energy is like fire creation energy, but pages are usually informers. They're usually bringing something in, offering something, going for something. This is also like going for something. So maybe when you get this new thing, the outcome is that you're going to be going for something creative. You're actually going to, maybe, I feel like you're going to figure it out, but that deception card makes me feel like you're going to go, but I think you're going to do it quietly. There's something you're working on that nobody's going to really know about, or there's things that are working in your favor that outcome is somebody saying, hey, we'd like to help you, or hey, I have a creative endeavor, or hey, I have a new job, would you like to come join us, or hey, I like you, would you like to come and join our group? And then they say, oh, we're going to do this, or we're going to create this, and it opens up doorways. Okay, so overall energy is the Chariot in reverse, which means that there could be some delays, and that could be why you're having this hope and fear. It's that until you get the right people in the right place in the right time, there could be slight, delays and things not moving. Like, it could be just a slow energy that's going to make you move. And this is also things being imbalanced. And maybe what has to happen is the reason you had your rest and recuperation, you have not had things balanced. So the energy is that you want to balance them because things are not feeling, or they're not being what they're supposed to be. You have the King of Cups in reverse and the Two of Swords, not knowing what to do, and then Justice. Yeah, this is about balance, and there's a little bit of a delay. So what the environment and the energy is that it's going to be a little bit of a delay, because I feel like the universe is giving you a moment, I'm going to say this, to get your crap together, or to get things figured out, or kind of create balance so that this thing that you're trying to do can come in. And like I said, I don't think you're sharing, because I think it's something that you're privately seeing, like, oh, or this just came too. It could be a new feeling of how you want to live your life, your emotions. Like, I don't want to live in fight or flight anymore. I want to be able to find balance. That crazy life was nice for a while, but now it's just not suiting me. And I'm going to love myself. I'm going to have a relationship that I'm going to love myself and give myself some balance and some stuff of that nature. So we're just going to see what kind of advice is coming in for you. What advice do you have for this reading and the collective? What advice do you have? Four of Wands, being in your power, going to your celebration. This is usually a gathering. And I feel like your information coming in is that you need to stay on your true path. You need to be connecting with the right people. And this also could be joining forces with people, and it'll put you in alignment. I'm going to a wedding, so this is very, celebrating, coming into a new energy. See, they're celebrating, it's a great place. And 1111 is like alignment and being on the right track. So maybe what is creating is that when you start doing what you're supposed to do, what your soul is calling you to do, what you feel drawn to, it doesn't have to make sense. That is where they want you to go. I think the reason that you're feeling off kilter, or you're feeling like there's something you want to do, or you're keeping it to yourself because you feel, this is the energy that I'm getting and trying to understand. It's like, when you go for what you want and you listen to the soul, it doesn't always resonate with what everyone else is doing. It doesn't always make sense to other people. And I think what is happening is that as we are shifting in this new timeline, we are being called to do the thing we came to do. And it's not going to resonate with the public. It's not going to resonate with the group think, because it's meant to change it. It's not meant to stay the same. And maybe in the beginning, people are not going to understand it. You have, there's balance that's needed. The advice is also creating balance. There might be too much give or take on either side. So there's creating a balance of what you give and take, because there's an ending. It's the World card. There's something coming to an end, and it may be because you are choosing to put balance back into your life. You're choosing to be on your path that creates balance and harmony within your mind, your soul, and everything. And the reason that they need you to get everything in balance is that this shift, they already said it's coming. the change, the new world. The world is an ending to a cycle that has gone full force, and now we're starting something new. So that's why I said I feel like you're being called to get in alignment, create balance where you're not giving or taking too much, you're actually even reciprocate energy. And then the advice is that you're getting ready for the ending. You're getting ready for a brand new cycle to start. And it's already possibly starting in some people. And then you have Knight of Cups again. Someone's coming in to offer you love, help, guidance. Someone's going to join forces with you, which is great because your advice is like the middle card of your reading. It's that you were closed off to it. And I think what's happening is there's a new cycle where you're not going to be doing it all by yourself. Yeah, a new opportunity. There's a new thing coming in that's going to make you feel secure, a new job, a new resource, a new way of taking care of your finances. And this new thing is creating a beginning. And again, Two of Cups. Yes, there's a joining. There's a joining of two people, two groups, two different things coming together with a new energy. And it's creating a change, but it's like alignment change, which is a really good thing. So this is just a quick reading for you. I'll be doing some readings. I'm going to be going to the retreat, so if you've gotten this far, I'll be back again with some readings while I'm traveling through, because now we're not traveling 24 hours to get to some place. We made it through all the states on the top. We went through like Iowa, Nebraska, Wyoming, Utah. Then we traveled Nevada yesterday and we got into California. So it's been a beautiful trip. If you ever get a chance to do it, it's very cool. It's a lot of driving. If I did it in normal time, it probably would have been 5 days to go across. We did it in a few, but the first day we drove 24 hours. So if you've seen the posts that we put some stuff up, don't worry about what's happening. Listen to your intuition. Go with your gut instincts. Go after the things that burn within you so that you can become aligned to what you need to do. And we all have a different path. You don't have to be like anybody else. You don't have to have logical reasoning. If you feel drawn to something, and I'm not saying bad stuff, I'm saying like if you feel like you need to simplify, or you need to get a new job, or you need to go a new place, we've talked about this, you need to listen to what is inside of you, not out of fight or flight, but like resonating with your soul that you need something different. It's time to start planning, because that new energy, that new timeline is waiting for you to jump into this new thing, this new life that's going to bring you happiness, fulfillment. It's going to give you the people you need to touch or grow or come alongside of. So guys, I hope this is finding you and you can use this message to find balance in your life and get ready for the next level. Have a good day, guys.